Man, if it isn't one thing, it's another with this car, guys. I'm gonna be really truthfully honest with you right now. All I can do is laugh. I went to the dealership to get this out, the lug nut out, and you won't believe what happened. I have the car at home right now, but as you guys can tell, focus, focus, focus. This is busted off. Completely shattered the lug nut. So now, they couldn't get it in, but they're gonna have to drill my stud out, which is a solid steel. So they're gonna have to drill that out, and it's gonna take about 4 to 6 hours to do. The reason this happened was totally my fault. As I tightened it too tight, they went to go take it off and it snapped. I don't even know what to say about it, to be truthfully honest with you guys. Basically what I can say is, when you're putting on your lug nuts, taking your tires off, whatever, make sure you guys are doing what the torque is for that vehicle. I just tightened them. I didn't do a torque. I didn't do what the fuck I was supposed to do. I just tightened them up. I was good. I was golden, right? Well, this is what happens when you do that. I'm gonna head over to another auto place that I know, see what he has to offer or what he thinks I should do. If he thinks it's gonna be the same thing, then I might as well bring it to the dealership, right? But it's every weekend, it's something. And 95% of it is caused by me. When I tell you that I'm a rookie and I'm learning and this is a learning curve and all the above, I'm not fucking playing, man. I'm learning everything on the fly. I'm totally cool with it, but there's a lot of mistakes that I've been doing here with this car that is costing me a lot of money. So I have to regroup on when I start doing this shit, doing a little bit more research than what I'm doing, instead of just assuming I know what I'm doing, right? So to all you guys that are changing out your tires, I know that I mess with a lot of you guys that are dragging and all these YouTube call outs, so forth down the line. Make sure you guys are using the right torque wrenches, the right torque, the right everything, because if you do not do that, you're gonna end up in the position that I'm in, and that is a broken lug nut, shattered on the stud, and now they're gonna have to drill the fucker out. I'm supposed to be at a car show tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure I'm gonna bring this there. They said I'm good to drive it. Obviously I'm not gonna be out there doing a bunch of dumb shit like I normally do, but we'll see if I end up in the car show or not. We'll find out here. But anyways, guys, make sure you guys are fucking doing what you're supposed to with these cars. Don't take it upon yourself to do the stuff that you really don't know what you're doing. I'm one of them, and learn from my mistakes of not doing this, because it costs us a lot of fucking money to do this shit. When you're doing it yourself and you act like you know what you're doing, you have no idea. I'm that guy. So with that being said, let's get our asses over to the other shop and see what he says we should do. Maybe he's got a better plan or a cheaper plan. Let's just be real, and let's see what he says. Let's go get it. All right, so we just left the local auto place, and I'm gonna tell you guys something right now. I am relieved as hell. He is actually going to get it in, get it drilled out and everything for seriously 75% less than what it would have cost me if I went to the dealership. I don't know, I'm blown away right now. But anyways, I'm one of those kind of guys like, okay, it's a Dodge car, I'm gonna bring my car to the dealership. I only trust the dealership. I don't know why the hell I'm like that, but I am like that. But this dude is actually doing the
Slingshot.
The Slingshot, the clutch on the Slingshot as well next week. Like, I gotta tell myself to stop going to dealerships. I'm so set on it, I have to go to a dealership just because I'm supposed to trust them, right? Like, they were literally gonna charge me by the hour, what was it, like $169 an hour or some shit?
Yeah.
And they were telling me it's gonna take 4 to 6 hours.
That's ridiculous.
This dude is gonna get a whole new stud, everything, put it in, re-torque all my tires so I'm good for like $200. And we've brought in our cars to him before, not necessarily this car, but our other cars, to him, and he's been honest. You know, you've known him for years. So, guys, when you have these kind of cars, don't always listen to the dealership. I get it, you're paying for the name, yada, 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 all this other shit, but at the end of the day, I mean, what's it matter who puts my fucking stud in and gets it out right how they're supposed to, right? I mean, what does it matter? It doesn't really matter. It's done correctly, done how it's supposed to be, for a hell of a lot less than what the dealership was going to charge me. So that just made my day. That's why I always stay positive. As I was telling you guys earlier, that it's every weekend it's something with this car. Like, it's something that's costing more money. But I'm still trying to stay positive about it, and being positive about it was that this guy came through, and he was actually going to do it today, but I don't have the time. But that just tells you staying positive, it gets you somewhere, guys. I'm telling you. Laughing it off and just moving and rolling with the punches sometimes is the best way to be. So that's why I tell you guys, man, stay positive, stay real, stay true to yourself. And shit will work out. Sometimes you're gonna get roadblocks. You're gonna get this shit. That's just part of living. You're gonna get that in anything you do. It doesn't really matter what you do. You're gonna get roadblocks. You're gonna get hurdles. You're gonna have to jump over them, run through them, do whatever. So, but the best thing you can do is stay positive. The more negative you are, the worse off everything's just gonna crumble, right? So with that, I'm super excited that I went there to check it out, to see how much he was going to charge me. If he could even do it, he can do it. It's going to be a hell of a lot less. Now, it's time to go eat. I'm hungry as shit. I haven't eaten all day. Man, that is unheard of type shit for me. So let's go get some grub.